Hello Internet, my name is Quinn and this is Blondihacks. So today we've got an electronics project for you. This is a 1980s vintage earmark headset. Would have been for like air traffic control or mining, construction, something like that. It's a closed circuit two-way radio system, and what we're going to do is convert it to Bluetooth for modern use with cell phones and the like. So I'm going to show you all about how I did that. This is kind of a sample video. If you like this content and you want more of it, there's lots more over on the private Blondihacks YouTube channel. So to get access to that, just sign up on Patreon. There's a link down there in the description. And you can also read up on this project over on my blog at blondihacks.com, and I will link to that in the description as well. All right, let's dive in. Now at this point, everything's finally working, which is very exciting. It's been a long road. This is the headset, obviously dismantled here. These are the 80s vintage two-way radio pieces that were in each of the headsets. So there's a transmitter on one side here and then receiver on the other side there. And then, so these I've ended up removing just because they're frankly dead weight and aren't going to be of use to us. And then here, what I've got to replace all of that is obviously a lithium-ion battery here, and this is an Adafruit Power Boost 1000 LiPo charging circuit. And as you can see, this is all sprocket approved. And then inside here, I've got a regulating power supply just to get the 5 volts from the Power Boost down to the 3.3 that the rest of the circuit needs. And this is just a simple excuse me there, sprocket. This is just a simple linear regulator. And then over here on the other side, let me just flip things around here. We get into the real, excuse me, sprocket. We get into the real meat of things. And here we've got the SparkFun R52 Bluetooth audio module. And attached to that, we've got the Adafruit sprocket. You're not helping. Attached to that, we've got the Adafruit power amp amplifier circuit, and then just move sprocket out of the way there. So then I made myself a little control board here for all of the controls that the R52 supports. So there's a play, pause, and then volume buttons, and previous and next track, and then that's a pairing button. And then I've also replaced the speaker drivers from the original earmark headset. Unfortunately, the left one was blown, and they were also a very unusual spec. So this is one of the originals here, and they're 260 ohm. So I couldn't get an amplifier that would drive that. So it was just as well. So even with the Adafruit amplifier here, it'll go up to, I think, 25 decibels of gain, but even with it cranked all the way up, it was still not really enough to drive these beasts. So these are just to replace them with a modern 4 ohm headset driver that is the exact same size, and so just pressed into the same holes where the originals were. And everything else remains as it was in the 80s. And the other thing that I've preserved from the 80s is the harness that runs from one earpiece to the other. So conveniently, it was, like most 80s things, a simple 0.1 inch spacing pin header. So I was able to easily reuse that. So that's all there is to it. And I've got it paired to my phone right now. And as you can see, it works. And I won't play any more of that so that YouTube doesn't mute this video. So that's it. Thank you very much for watching. Please do subscribe and support me on Patreon, and I will see you next time.